Good morning, everybody. This is Sakina Jones YouTube. This is about buck breaking means butt breaking slaves. So we're going to get into a little bit of Black history this morning on Sakina Jones YouTube. Put my mask on because I like to cover my face to teach people to quarantine. You know, it's good to quarantine, though I'm indoors anyway. That's why I cover my face up. So let's get into it. I wanted to do it yesterday, but I had a lot of research to do, and I think it's always good to do your research before you just hop right on into things. And I'm working off my cell phone until I get my computer this month coming up. So bear with me. Now, buck breaking, and those that know what it means, help me out, means back in slavery time, if a black African man that picked cotton, house nigga or field nigga, excuse my language, if they get out of line or if they disrespect the master, we're going back to slavery time. If they get out of line or if they disrespect the master, he would take them to the field, tell all the other slaves that's doing their work to stop their work, come around, tell his wife to come around, make sure his children, definitely his sons, are standing right there. Make two slaves strip his clothes off of him, and make one slave beat him with a whip. So we got one slave that was made to beat another slave with a whip until he is not unconscious, but until he's barely can move. Let's put it like that. But enough to where he knows what's going on. When they are finished, the master makes him pick him up, take him to a tree stump, bend his body over the tree stump, spread his legs for where his buttocks is sticking out. And the master will tell everybody to watch, make a show of it, and would say to them, this is what's going to happen to y'all when y'all step out of line. This also is what's going to happen to y'all. Take his clothes off, stand over the young black African American man, and rape him in front of the whole slavery plantation, in front of his wife, in front of his children, definitely his sons, to take that man's demeanor. See, they don't tell you about black men being raped or black young boys being raped. It's very serious. It's nothing to laugh about, and it's nothing to be nasty about. It's true. It's about our people and what we've been through. See, they tell you how the white man came in and they raped the black women, and this is why we this skin color and this skin. We know all that. Oh, yeah, y'all didn't know that. They had rape farms back in slavery time. After he finished raping them, he would get the overseer to rape the boy. Then he would call some of his friends from the other plantation to come and rape this man. It would go on for 2 or 3 days, this man being raped. And I believe it happened. Now, there's been a lot of debate that never happened. I believe it happened. I believe it happened. I believe they was raping black men back in them day and took their manhood to keep them in line. Excuse me. In front of their children, in front of their wife, definitely in front of their sons, to scare the other slaves. Because don't no man want their manhood taken like that. See, they don't tell y'all that. So those men would be called butt-breaking niggas. So back in slavery time, everybody called and they said, well, that's a buck-breaking nigga. That means he done been raped. But buck-breaking mean butt-breaking. That mean the man been raped. And this started in slavery time. Now, some say that's how gay people started. I don't believe that. I don't believe you was born gay. I believe you gay. You want to be gay. I love gay people. I have a gay sister. So I love gay people, but everybody got their opinions about it. I say no. I believe you want to be gay. It's good to be gay. Be yourself. That's what I believe. You know what I mean? I love them. I fight for them any day. But buck breaking is still going on. And buck breaking is still going on in the prison systems. You even had some black freemen that was free slaves. They used to go to plantation, raping their own black men. Oh yeah, it was a big thing. Google it. And I think it's very important that we jump on it and we talk about this, because it's nothing to laugh at, because it's still going on in the prison system, and it's still going on in reality. We're not going to say no names. I don't call him a buck man, but in a sense, this is like a buck man too. Nick Cannon. He stood up for us. And they dropped him that fast. Then he went back and apologized. Of course, we know what that was about, for your money and want to get back on. I don't respect that part. You know what I mean? Because we got a lot of buck men that haven't been raped, but been raped mentally. And Nick Cannon's one of them. Yes, I don't want to jump into names. I'm just using him as an example of somebody that mentally went through it. It's not physically ill men. Then you got physically and mentally men that's going through it to this day, and it's still going on. In some countries, it still goes on. So if you ever hear about buck breaking, y'all understand what it means. It means butt breaking slaves back in slavery time. And it's sad, because when you have a black man in slavery time, you can Google it. It says when you see them sag their pants, young brothers that like to sag their pants, when you see them sagging their pants in slavery time, that let another master know he been buck breaking. He already been buck breaking. That let them know he's good to go. Those that like to sag their pants. I got another post coming up about this, and it's a little video to prove my point to y'all. But I want us to jump into this. I want us to do a little bit more research on our African American went down, because they're not telling y'all everything that went down in history. So it's really good to do your research. All right? Buck breaking means butt breaking slaves. They've been violated. Our black African men been violated. It's not cute, and it's not funny, and it's not nothing to laugh at. Your girl, Sakina Jones YouTube. Holler at your girl. Support.